LX3, it's the golf tour taking the world by storm.
LX3 is reshaping the sports landscape.
Witnessing the LX3 tour unfold is like experiencing the future of golf. It's a phenomenon.
LX3 CEO Luke Nemerin says it's only a matter of time before the LX3 tour takes over from the PGA and LIV.
We thought LIV was going to cause controversy. My God, we haven't seen anything yet.
All of this is actually happening in a Ryder Cup year.
Forget the Masters and the Open. This is now the biggest prize in golf. Period.
Any player will tell you, you cannot emulate the feeling of a major championship.
If you don't win a major, you cannot be considered one of the all-time greats.
There's nothing like the life of a golfer.
What's noise and what's not noise?
You can't almost believe what's happening in the game.
I did not envision any of this happening.
Where do you think LX3 is going to be in the next 5 years?
Sky.
On Sky?
Yeah, probably its own channel, like LX3 Sky. HD, full HD hopefully.
Full HD.
This face is made for full HD, so yeah.
I mean, if we continue to grow at the current pace with the current management, who are doing a fantastic job by the way, I see no reason why we can't have multiple UK events, multiple internationals, members. In terms of members, I mean 50 plus. I see no reason why we can't do that. If we keep growing the game and we keep the quality high, that's really important, then the sky's the limit.
I do think that LX3 could take over PGA and LIV Golf. I bloody hope so, because LIV offered me an exceptional amount of money to join. But I was like, no. I'm going to work with the guys that I know and join the LX3, because this is probably the most hotly anticipated tour that's coming up this year. So forget PGA, forget LIV. I'm here for LX3. Let's do this.
It's really exciting. We've got some serious tournaments coming up, some beautiful courses. We've got our Ryder Cup coming up, which is going to be a great tournament. It's just a pleasure to play with all the boys on the tour. I love them all.
I don't think it would be a takeover. I think, like I say, the chairman of the LX3 and the board would be more up for a merger than a takeover, because obviously the sort of to broaden the game and grow the game, as all us golfers keep saying, I think a takeover wouldn't be as good as a merger.
5 years time, I think we'll triple our memberships. I think it's going to be more competitive. I think people want to pay to come in the LX3, and I think it'll probably be televised soon.
How do you find being, with a friend and a mentor?
It can be hard sometimes, it's not a position that I've actively put myself into. It's something that I think that people, when they look up to you and when they aspire to be you, it's something, a role that I am happy to take on, but not something that I've really pushed for. And it's just part and parcel. It's something that I enjoy doing. People asking for advice and people sort of wanting to know my thoughts and the way I view the game and things I would do on the course, off the course, and if they want to replicate that, then it's helped me, so I'm sure it can help them as well.
It's not really like a semi-pro level. You're either amateur or you're pro. So like, if you're asking me who would win in an amateur competition, it'd probably be Mike. But yeah, if you're asking who would win in a pro competition, I'd say, I could go pro pretty easily.
So Carlos, tell me, you've been training quite consistently for this LX3 event. Has that had any effect on your relationship in any way? Have you had to make any sacrifices there?
Of course not. Of course not. I play golf when I want. That's it.
Amazing.
Gotta get in shape. Gotta win this year. So yeah, Not really.
Fantastic.
Don't actually know what you mean by that.
No sacrifices at all then?
No.
Look, it's those long, hard nights when you've got to grind away, getting your game in tip-top position. No! It is. I know you don't like it when I leave, do you? But Daddy has to put that work in, make sure my game's on point, and we all know that it'll be worth it when I bring home that trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have made some sacrifices to commit into the upcoming tour for LX3. One that I can mention right now is that, you know, I've almost gone through this AJ style boot camp, like what AJ does when he's preparing for a fight. He kind of locks himself away from all the luxuries that he has in life and just to focus on his craft. So yeah, I've not really seen the missus or the kids that much over the last few weeks. I'm pretty much just, you know, locked myself away to focus on it. Now, unfortunately, I'm not like AJ, where I don't have unlimited amount of money to, you know, to buy myself a second flat. So yeah, this is what I've done. I've moved into the shed.
The sacrifice my family has to make is obviously not being there. I train hard. I play as much as I can. I probably go to the range 2-3 times a week. Probably go to the range
8 times
a week. I'm on the course every Sunday because obviously I manage my son's football team.
First 30 years of his life, I really didn't think he'd amount to much. Then he won in one of the LX3 Open. And now, I'll be frank, he's the only child of mine that's actually made anything of himself.
David, how much would it take for you to leave the LX3 tour and join Liv?
It's a good question. You're asking me how much would it take for me to abandon my morals and join an organisation run by a corrupt regime. 200 quid? 150. Yeah, 150. Oh, silly.
They've been offering some silly money recently. Both me and Lucy, we come from hard-working, working-class backgrounds, and...
Be honest.
What? I am being honest.
What did your dad drive growing up?
It depends. It depends.
What did your dad drive growing up?
Okay, he drove an Aston Martin, but that doesn't mean that we weren't working class.
Pay for my golf balls.
It's
Maybe
not a
breakfast.
It's not a lot.
No, not really.
How much would Liv have to offer me? That's a tough one. I already missed out on a big sponsorship opportunity with Puma before. I'm kind of the Ricky Fowler of the group. I'm always wearing Puma garms and I always look pretty fresh on the course. And saying no to Puma was a bad idea. So I think I would take any figure that Liv offered me, to be honest. I'm more about the heritage of the PGA.
I mean, I can't see Liv doing hallway putting competitions in the evening, playing mine round the table and getting absolutely wankered. So it would have to be at least £300.
And I'm really happy on this tour. I think we play with the best players in the world. So I don't want to leave this tour. There's nothing really Liv could offer me on the side. But right now my family is settled and I'm playing good golf, so I'm not looking to leave.
Up first, Mike Kaforis, the reigning LX3 Open champion, who also captained his team to victory in the scramble, making him the first player in LX3 history to do the double. His eye for detail and short game prowess surely make him one of the favorites in this year's major. Will he hold his nerve and go back to back, or will he be heading back to the clubhouse early for a shandy? Next up, Ross Bentley, a seasoned pro and like a modern-day Tiger Woods. Some believe his best days are now behind him. He has been training hard, both in the gym and at the driving range. His confidence and God-given talent is second to none, but does he have the mental strength to match and bring home the trophy? If he can get off the tee box, the rest of the field could be in trouble. Shen Hargreaves, a former LX3 Open champion. He currently leads the tour in driving distance. If he spends as much time working on his short game as he does recording himself in slow motion and organizing hallway mini golf competitions, then he's going to be dangerous this time out. With half the field playing with an old set of Shen's clubs, he will try and take credit for anybody's win. Up next is Tom Louiseau, another former LX3 Open champion. His illustrious career includes an unbelievable hole-in-one during the 2023 LX3 Open. This single shot is perceived by many as the greatest moment in LX3 history. Since then, his game has gone to new heights. With a delicate short game and solid course management, will he reign supreme or will he be just another flash in the pan? Luke Nemerin, the chairman. This man generates hype like Conor McGregor, and his form at the driving range resembles a prime Rory McIlroy. However, when the pressure is on or somebody is challenging him to a long drive contest, he doesn't always cover himself in glory. If he turns up when it matters most, it will be hard to see past this man. Up next, Alex Charalambous, the last of our former LX3 Open champions and a staple in the top 3 year on year. Only a fool would bet against this man becoming the first player to win a second major. Known for his stingers and unmatched consistency, will Alex produce yet again, or will he crumble this time round? Glenn Batt, this fierce competitor, played a pivotal role in helping his team lift the Scramble Trophy last time out. We haven't seen him at his best in the LX3 Open so far, and his handicap does not tell the whole story. If he can find time to practice between falling down hills and watching catwalks, this man has to be a concern for his opponents. Next we have Mark Eastwood. This man's swing is reminiscent of a young Fred Couples, and you may as well give him a gimme from anywhere on the green, but put this man in a bunker, and it's like watching a penguin trying to fly. If he can avoid the traps, we could be about to witness him getting his hands on his first major championship. David Lang, this man hasn't missed a fairway since 2019, and like Scotty Scheffler, if his flat stick matched the rest of his game, he would surely be unstoppable. With David currently ranking outside the top 11 in strokes gained on the LX3 Tour from on the green, will consistency off the tee be enough to win him the title, or will it be another year of heartache? Carlos Amaral. Rumors suggest this could be his final LX3 Open appearance before he joins the senior tour. Like a fine wine, his game just seems to get better with age. His unorthodox style and natural flair make him one of the most exciting players to watch on tour. Are we about to see the first Portuguese player in history win a major, or will it be another year of Mediterranean glory? Louis Austin, this year's wildcard entry. Like many before him, we have seen the step up to the LX3 Tour be a bridge too far. This time, though, something just feels different. There's an aura around this man that exudes energy and confidence. The odds suggest he will go into hiding and never be seen again, but there is every chance he should already be preparing his victory speech. Last but not least, Ashley Mays, another debut in this year's LX3 Open. Ashley gained his card through success in some of the non-major events. The rest of the field know this man could stand between them and getting their name on the trophy. With his house backing onto a golf course, it's fair to say he feels at home from anywhere around the greens, but will he have the long game to match?
David.
You alright?
You right? Who's going to win the LX3 Open 2024?
Oh, it's a good question, and one I was actually thinking about in there. For me, this year, I'm going to go for a man who thrives under pressure, especially with the crowd watching. I've personally seen what he can do when he's on it, and I'm going to go for Ross, the Albatross Bentley.
Favourite to win this year, I'm going to go for somebody who I think if they drive well, show a little bit more consistency with their irons, possibly a bit more deliberate with their short game, and putts really well, I'm going to have to go for... Yeah, there's no one that would do that. I'm going to win it again this year.
I got this sneaky feeling about Baby Bentley. He's certainly got the game, but it's whether his head is in the right place. We all know that that's a big factor for Bentley. But yeah, he's got my backing, and yeah, I reckon he can do it.
Well, there's a lot of good players playing this year. With a couple of wild card entries that have to be considered dangerous players. I think current champion Michael Kaforis is a strong player right now. He's playing very well in the local tournaments. But I have to back myself. Previous winner, only man to hit a hole in one. But yeah, I'll back myself. I think I've got the game and the temperament this year to win.
I've always got to back myself. If I didn't think I was the #1 in the world, you know, that's how I've got there. I've always wanted to be #1. I am #1, so I have to say that I probably am favourite going into the next LX3 major competition.
The competition for this year's prize, top prize, is going to be hard fought out. I reckon you got the past champions, you know, Tom, Mike, and Alex. So yeah, it will be interesting who's going to win it. Who do I think is going to win it personally? You know, I think when you analyse the data, you watch the videos, and you pick apart everyone's game, I think it's safe to say that I'm going to win the tournament this year. All right, I'm not really here to mess about.
I think I've got it. Let's get. I think we all get it.
Mike winning and no one giving a shit because Tom got a hole in one. It's my favourite. Definitely my favourite.
Faith in my thing. Excuse me, you cunt! I'm on the way to the LX3 clubhouse.